Hi, I'm Trey,
And I'm Monica.
and this is another one of our adventures in California history. Often in our adventures in California history, you'll see and or hear us talking about the Lincoln Highway. Here you see myself standing next to a Lincoln Highway concrete directional marker that's up near Donner Summit. The Lincoln Highway was America's first transcontinental highway, and let's just take a quick look at it so you have a better understanding of what that was, the Lincoln Highway. Here we see a map put out by the Lincoln Highway Association, the main proponents for the highway. You can see the Lincoln Highway in red going from Wright, New York, all the way to San Francisco on the left. Here's a close-up view of the route. You can see a couple little offshoots, the red lines kind of going off here and there, but mostly it's a straight run. Although over in California, there's two routes. The Automobile Club of Southern California was a huge map maker, and they created what were called strip maps of the Lincoln Highway. And here we can see a sample of the strip maps. They're called that because of the long nature of the drawing on the paper in the strip form. And each segment would show you a different part of the trip in detail. So here we have that wonderful rare strip map for the state of California showing the Lincoln Highway routes. The routes separated in Nevada from the one single route coming from New York and split off into two. There was a northern, or what they call the Pioneer route, that went north of Lake Tahoe and through Truckee, and then followed the present day route of Highway 80 roughly on down to Sacramento. There was also a southern or scenic route that would take you near Lake Tahoe here. The northern route avoided the lake, and people wanted to see this magnificent lake. So the other route kind of came through Carson City and passed to the south of Lake Tahoe, crossing Johnson's Pass in the Sierras, and following the old wagon roads and the present-day Highway 50 on down to Placerville and into Folsom and then to Sacramento. From there, the route went south and down through Galt, Old Lodi, there's Stockton, and crossed over the Altamont Pass, and then ending up in Hayward, going north on the East Bay shore to Oakland, where it then boarded a ferry. You took your car onto a ferry, landed at the ferry building, and proceeded to the end spot, which is the Palace of Legion Honor and the western terminus of the Lincoln Highway. They didn't go over the Carquinez Strait because, frankly, there was no bridge at the time. So in 1927, a bridge was built over the Carquinez Strait, and they rerouted the Lincoln Highway north through Davis, Dixon, Vacaville, Fairfield, and across the new Carquinez Strait Bridge, cutting the trip way down. Headed down to Berkeley and used the Berkeley 3-mile pier, which jutted out into the bay. You drove your car onto a ferry and landed at the Hyde Street ferry building, and then took off to the same endpoint at the Palace of the Legion of Honor in San Francisco. And here we are in San Francisco at the Palace of the Legion of Honor and the terminus, the end point on the west coast of the Lincoln Highway. And right over here to the left, we spotted the last of the concrete pillars that were placed all along the Lincoln Highway from New York to California, giving drivers direction and letting them know they were on the right track. And there's the L and Lincoln's picture on the top, and then western terminus of the Lincoln Highway. Maps of all of our adventures and the routes to get to them are available at our website. The maps are interactive. They move around. You find an item you're interested in, you click it, and up comes more info. Hey, I know those people. I wonder what this guy's got to say.